I thought I would rush up on this stage. And my mission to you all, to the world, is to get you into the flirting modus. And the flirting modus is like looking to other people and to the world with pink glasses on, with some flowers. And do you want to try? The beautiful gentleman there, the lady there on the first row. You can try. Put it on and look at your neighbors. It looks different. Hello, my name is Angelique and I'm... does it look different there? Oh, then he must have this one. You can look to each other and do some business flirting. I'm a business flirt coach in the Netherlands and also an international speaker. And what I do is I teach people how to make a heart connection, not a head connection. We live in a world where there is very much focus on the information in the head, and I only speak about the heart. But to drop the question, the hot question right away, who of you thinks that flirting has to do with sex? Can I have some fingers? And I always have fingers, mostly from men, by the way. There's a man, yeah. Some more fingers, yeah. It takes some time. It's the beginning of the workshop. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Well, I hope I do not disappoint you, but the business flirting is not about sex. Business flirting is not about building sexual tension. So you can have a cup of coffee or you stay, it's only 50 minutes here and keeping up appearance. I think you can manage that. Then about the flirting part, who are the best flirters in the world? Who do you think? Can I have some response? I have 50 minutes, 30 now. So who are the best flirters of the world? Sorry? Obama, that's a good example. I think you're very right. But what I meant is the children. Children up till the age of 5 are the best flirters in the world. They make a connection with everyone, with men, with ladies, with female, with children, with dogs, with all animals. They just make a connection. They focus, have eye contact. They look a little bit longer than adults do, and they are not complicated in making a connection. And we, as adults, have problems with that. We have problems with looking to other people through pink glasses. We choose to listen to the Muppets in our head. Do you know the Muppets from the Muppet Show? Statler and Waldorf, the 2 old guys on the balcony. They are very busy. Right away they are very busy because they are in your head and they are also in the head of your neighbor. And they are telling you what to do and how to act and what to ask. And children up till the age of 5, they don't have the Muppets. So what they do, for example, on a schoolyard is, I will take you to the situation. It's a new city, you've just moved, and you are standing there with your kid, your little boy, your little girl. And it's the first lesson, first day at the new school, at the schoolyard, and you're standing there with your child, not knowing very well what to do with your poster, and your child, from the age of 5, is running into a square where there is another little kid. And they are making contact, and you can only think, oh no, I don't know the guy who is standing to that little kid, but now I have to show some social behavior and I have to introduce myself. So you walk there, you shake hands, you retract your hands, you do not make eye contact, you mumble your name, and then you are waiting till the bell goes, saved by the bell. But actually, if you were a little bit more the child of 5, this is how it would look. You would go over to the guy or the girl at the other end of the schoolyard. You would shake hands and say, "Hi, I'm Angelique and I'm living here for, I think, 1.5 weeks and I have no friends here and I see you're standing here and maybe I can be your best friend and you can show me into your network because I need you. I need some help. I want connection." Do we do it like this? Is there someone in the somebody in the audience? Oh, there is pointing out. Do you do it? Keep it like that. That's flirting. Yeah, that's flirting. But the Muppets in our head, they are not used to it anymore. And the business flirting is about being open-minded, being without judgment. So don't judge people and have full confidence and faith in the other person. So what I would like to teach you today in the 15 minutes is that when you are going to do some more flirting, and it can also be in the private setting, because only when you add sexual tension, it's going to the seducing part, so you can use it in the private setting. But when you do it, you get more connections. People will like you more. Because the word flirting is from the French word flirter, and that means sprinkle with flowers. So throwing flowers around and make people happy and put them in the spotlight. And what we do, 8 out of 10 people, we do not sprinkle flowers, we throw shit. Because that's the easiest way. And we are getting used to it. And yeah, my hope is that after tonight you will only sprinkle with flowers because you have nothing to lose. Then there is some other part in the flirting business, and that's about the nonverbal communication. I think you have heard it 1,000 times, that everything you communicate is words, and it's the nonverbal part, and it's 90%. And although we have heard quite some time that it's really important that you open up and that you use your arms and your hands to strengthen your words, we have conversations like this, and like this, and like this. And this is really defending. So if I stand like this for 15 minutes, I will not get a connection with no one of you. So please, and then I will take the man case as an example. That's the more safest part, because I have connection with all the ladies already. That's just something that happens. So the ladies will help me if the men do not like the example, but it's the most obvious one. So this is a man, I'm a man. They stand like this, most of the men, and and the ladies are doing this in the audience, and the men, no, yeah, you are standing like this. And the legs are a little bit wide, and yeah, I assume there is some natural reason for standing like this, because ladies do not stand like this. And then their lower body is a little bit sagged, so. And then they have their hands in their pockets. And they are having network conversation like this. And now I have to tell you that 90%, this is not a good moment for a photo. Oh, thank you very much. When you are standing like this, there will come a moment in your conversation that your unconsciousness will take over. This is the moment on when you are in a meeting and there are coasters. I can stand a little bit like this. There are coasters on the table that you are gonna tear the coasters apart. And when there are plastic coffee cups on the table, that they turn into flowers and ripped apart, and that the plastic spoons of the coffee cups are put into tiny pieces in the coffee cup. And when there is a candle on the table, that a lady has to put her finger in the wax. These moments also happen when you're standing like this and you are a man, because when you're standing like this, men most of the time have coins and keys in their pockets. And well, that's okay, kind of, because unless the moment that the unconscious level takes over, and that is the moment that you are going to search for some support. And when you are searching for some support with your coins and keys, it doesn't look very nice for the lady who is having the business conversation with you. And guys, you are doing this. And now I have to make a little bit of balance, because otherwise I don't know if I can leave this place in a good way. The ladies do also this kind of stuff, and I'm not sure if this is a chair to sit on. Is this a chair also to sit on? Or is it for show? Okay. Ladies, yeah, sorry. Can somebody say, can I sit on this? Yeah. Okay, this is going to be the most funniest video ever of TEDx, if this is not going to work. Ladies sit like this. That's okay, but they cross their legs, their ankles, and they put it behind the chair. Then they cross their arms, and they are sitting and having a conversation like this. Also not a good moment for a photo. This is not so very flirting, because when you're sitting like this, your arms and your hands cannot help you strengthen your words. So ladies, don't sit like this. And if you wear a bag on your shoulder, let it there. Don't put it in front of you. We keep it here. And then we hold our glass and we are having a network conversation. It's not very flirting. And when ladies are talking like this, they have one thing extra what they do. They nod their head. When I'm telling a lady, and she's doing it on the first row, she is going to confirm me. Yes, I've heard you. Men do not do that. So when I'm talking to the man with the nice pink glasses and I'm telling you the story, you are not going to do this. You're just going to sit there as a man and you're going to let me speak and tell my thing. And then my Muppets, that's a lady thing, are telling me, oh, I did not say the good things. I did not have to wear a dress. I had to wear a suit. I will try to tell him it from this angle, or I will try to tell the same story from that angle. And this is exactly the reason why ladies in the audience, me also, use 21,000 words a day to communicate. And that's a lot. And then they told me, yeah, instead of 18 minutes, you get 15. And I'm watching the clock. I have 3 more left. How many words does a man use? What do you think? On a day, a woman 21,000, a man 12. No, it's around 9,000 words. So that's also about the business flirting. If you are in a business meeting with someone who uses a lot of words and you are not using so many words, then speed up a little bit. And the same otherwise, if you are a person who do not use many words, then yeah, you have to, well, you get the, this is the Louisa van Gaal English, so to say. Okay, I want to let you feel something about your conditioned behavior. Can you all please cross your arms? It's not so very scary, you can do it. And then I want to ask you to cross your arms the other way around, so in the opposite form. Okay. What I see and what you maybe will recognize is that when you do it the way you are used to it, it's easy. And when I'm going to ask you put your arms the opposite way, it takes some time. And some of you have to look to the arms to do it in the opposite way. This is conditioned behavior, and conditioned behavior is something you can change. And if you want to be a business flirter, it really is very simple, because you only have to change 3 ways of communicating. You have to kick your ego apart. You really have to say goodbye to your ego. That's mostly, by the way, something that man has to deal with. The second thing is that you have to face the things you are afraid of, your fear. That's something what is mostly playing in the minds of the ladies. And the third thing is that you have conditioned behavior. And that makes that you cross your arms like this, and if I ask you to do it in the opposite way, that it feels uncomfortable. Because I'm really pinning in your comfort zone, because you are used to sit like this. I ask you to sit like this, the other way, and it's not comfortable. If you want to have a business flirt, you only have to work with your ego, your fear, and your conditioned behavior. And if you change your conditioned behavior 12 till 15 times, it changes. So next time if you have a network event, don't sit to the persons you already know. Who of you sat down to a person in this audience you already knew? Can I see some fingers? When you look around, almost everyone points out his finger. I have 50 seconds. After that 50 seconds, I would really love to challenge you to get out your comfort zone and sit next to two persons you do not know, and that's possible because I stop talking and there has something to do with Mike, so you have that minute. So please get out your comfort zone, because you are the change. It's not that other people have to change the world. No, you are the one changing the world. Thank you very much for your connection. Thank you.